Good evening, I'm Sheridan Klein, and you're watching Daily Pulse TV. In a critical development today, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio stated that the coming days will be pivotal in determining whether Russian President Vladimir Putin is genuinely committed to achieving peace in Ukraine. This statement follows as U.S. officials prepare to travel to Saudi Arabia for crucial meetings with their Russian counterparts. Speaking on CBS Meet the Press, Rubio emphasized that European concerns about being excluded from initial U.S.-Russia talks should be alleviated. He mentioned that the negotiation process hasn't yet started in earnest. Meanwhile, reports indicate that U.S. officials have already reached out to their European counterparts, inquiring about potential troop contributions for enforcing any future peace agreement. Despite this, no European allies have been invited to the upcoming talks in Saudi Arabia. Rubio highlighted a recent phone conversation between President Trump and Vladimir Putin during which both leaders expressed a desire for a peaceful resolution that respects Ukrainian sovereignty. However, Rubio cautioned that genuine peace requires concrete actions beyond just a phone call. U.S. Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff and National Security Advisor Mike Waltz are scheduled to leave for Saudi Arabia this evening. Rubio, who will also be in Saudi Arabia for previously arranged official travel, mentioned that the composition of the Russian delegation remains undecided. Addressing concerns over the exclusion of Ukraine and other European nations from the peace talks, Rubio reassured that any meaningful negotiations would eventually include them. He emphasized that Ukraine, having been invaded by Russia, must be involved along with European nations that have imposed sanctions on Russia. French President Emmanuel Macron is set to host European leaders on Monday for an emergency summit to discuss the Ukraine war following remarks made at this weekend's Munich Security Conference. European officials have expressed surprise and concern over recent U.S. actions regarding Ukraine, Russia, and European defense. When asked about potential sanctions relief for Russia, Rubio declined to provide details, only mentioning that the topic was discussed during a recent call with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. He also noted that progress in Ukraine peacemaking would require properly functioning embassies in both countries. Stay tuned for more updates as this story develops. I'm Sheridan Klein, and this is Daily Pulse TV.